What does art mean to you? Do you think video games can be art? I think most of the gaming community at this point agrees that they are. Video games can express emotion in the same way a great book or movie could, sometimes even more than that. By any standards, I qualify games as art. But of course, there's always going to be naysayers. I've had teachers at school tell me not to play video games because they'll make me have violent thoughts and rot my brain. You may have people in your life who have told you this too. For those types of people, there may be nothing we can do to convince them. They've likely already made up their minds. But if you get the chance, show them FEZ. The hexahedron has exploded into 1,000,000 pieces, and it's your job to collect them all. You play as Gomez, a rectangle-headed hero with the ability to rotate the level on a whim. It's pretty cool, huh? This mechanic is pure fun and just a blast to play around with. As far as I'm aware, this is the only game that has a mechanic like this, and because of that, FEZ remains very unique. I'd say FEZ is like the video game equivalent to a day at the salon. Certainly a stop and smell the roses type of game. There are no enemies in the game, no timers, no bosses, no scoring system, or anything that might make you feel stressful. Even death in FEZ simply resets you back to the point where you were standing before you died, which not only saves you a lot of time, but takes any real risk out of the equation, which isn't really a bad thing if you think about it. When I play FEZ, I can sit back and play at my own pace, and I really like that. FEZ is a beautiful game, despite its blocky and pixely graphics. Hell, I spent a lot of time on my first playthrough just staring at the beautiful scenery. It's majestic. The world feels alive, too, and also adorable. The stellar visuals are supported by an amazing soundtrack composed by Disasterpeace. What's inspiring is that the game was developed by a small team of only a couple people over the span of 5 years. The designer and mastermind behind the game is Phil Fish. He is, unfortunately, a PR manager's nightmare. If you're not aware, let's just say there's a lot of controversy. I'm not going to talk about what Phil did. There's plenty of videos out there already about that. Let's just say he may not have been the greatest person around, but the least we can do is appreciate the 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears he put into this game. Pixel perfection. I'm not saying you have to love Phil Fish. I certainly don't. But we have to appreciate his art, the art of video games.